Hello and welcome to Pune Times Mirror. Today, we are going to have an exclusive conversation with Mr. Vivek Velankar, who is a renowned career counselor. Welcome, sir. Firstly, sir, I would like to ask you, which remains a doubt in the mind of every student, what are the most, common challenges which they might face in choosing the right career options for themselves?
Basically, they are at two places. One is after 10th and one is after 12th. Mm-hmm. After 10th, the basic challenge is which branch to select and how to select. Yeah. On what basis? Normally, there are two ways on which it is selected. One, the number of marks they get. Mm-hmm. If they get something about 85% and above, science. Below that, commerce. Below that, arts. That is the way they select it, which is absolutely wrong way of selection, because many times marks and their likings don't match. Mm-hmm. And then that creates a problem. So marks is not a right way. Second, they are under peer pressure. What their friends are taking, they go after that. Mm-hmm. My friend is taking science, I am taking science. My friend is going for commerce, I am going for commerce. Which is absolutely wrong way of doing it, unscientific way of doing it. And there are good chances that your decision may turn wrong. Mm-hmm. So then what to do? I always recommend students and their parents also to observe that a small exercise. Mm-hmm. At the end of 10th, what they should do? Whatever subjects they have learnt up to 10th, physics, chemistry, biology, algebra, geometry, history, geography, English, Hindi, Marathi, whatever it is, write down on a piece of paper. Make 3 columns. First column, the subjects which you have liked most and understood most. Second column, subjects which have liked medium, understood medium. Third column, subjects which have absolutely not liked and not understood also. Mm-hmm. I always tell students the third column subjects, whatever they may be physics, they may be mathematics, throw them out for your lifetime. Nothing will going to go wrong. The first column subjects, whatever they are, check in which branch they fit. Mm-hmm. And then select that branch. Why I am saying this? Because I have seen examples. I will give you one example. I met one student who passed 11th. Okay. And then his parents came to me saying that this is our kid and who has scored 90% in 10th. So we put him in science and we have joined him in a very good science academy as a classes. Mm-hmm. And then now 11th, 45%. I talked to that student. What's the problem? Then he told me, sir, to be frank with you, I never understood physics of 10th also. Mm-hmm. So that was a subject which he was not liking. But because of the percentage pressure, and parental pressure, he chose science. No such decision should be taken unscientifically. Mm-hmm. Whatever subjects are falling in first column, choose the branch which fits into it. Yeah. Many a times parents are asking me now a question, sir, which field has a scope? I have no answer for that. Every field has a scope for top 20% students, and field has no scope for bottom 20% students. So field doesn't have scope. The student's position in the field decides the scope. So if he takes a field where he likes the subjects, there are good chances that he will be in first 20%. So if students do this exercise, that too, without cheating themselves, nobody can cheat himself. So without cheating themselves, if they do it, then I'm sure their decision will be easy for implementation. And another thing, parents must honor it. Now coming to second part, that is 12th. After 12th, see, they have just chosen a branch. That doesn't mean they have chosen a field. Because after 10th, after 12th, there are huge number of options. Some are available to all, like law, mass communication, designing, fine arts, then management, economics, then competitive exams. Various options are available to all branches. Whereas branch-specific options are also available, like commerce, CA, CS, CMA, professional qualifications. Like in science, there are medical, engineering, pharmacy, IT, information technology, biotechnology, research field, defense field, agriculture, architecture, merchant navy, aviation. So many choices. Right. So students get big fumbled, and parents also are not very conversant with all that. There, what they need to check. Again, first is what they like and what they don't like. And second, what is going to be outcome of this? Why I'm doing this particular course, why I'm doing this particular specialization. They must understand what is next.
Yeah.
If because everybody goes to computer or everybody goes to electronics, if he takes a decision to go for that, he must know what after that. So if they try to see into that, I am sure they will take a good decision, a balanced decision, and most importantly, a scientific decision.
Absolutely, very well said, sir. So, talking about career options, how early do you think students can start planning as per their career?
I think they have chance only after 10th. Planning they may start bit earlier, but chance they get only after 10th.
Okay.
My request to students is don't plan anything in too advanced. That is of no use, because till the time you complete your 10th portion, you are not sure which subjects you are going to like most and unlike most. So wait up to that time. Nothing is going to go wrong. Secondly, my advice to students is always up to 10th. Make it a practice that you don't go ahead without understanding the things, especially in the subjects like physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology, because there the fundamental understanding is very important. And if your fundamental understanding is weak up to 10th, then your 11th and 12th, especially if you go for science, will be troublesome. So during up to 10th, the students have to ensure that they understand the subjects which are of critical nature 100%. They shouldn't go ahead without understanding any small thing also.
Okay. So, sir, you said that parents several times ask you that in which career is there a scope and all. So, and also there used to be a thing in the past where there were very limited career options. Even parents used to say that okay, so my child will become either a doctor or an engineer only. So, what do you think is the role of parents in shaping the overall career and the growth of their children?
See, parents basically they don't pay attention to what I said earlier, that the students, whether they are completely understanding the subjects and concepts in that subjects, they only see marks. Marks is not going to tell what he has understood. Marks, I mean, getting marks is a different technique. I'm not going to talk on that. But parents must talk to the student, and I mean, they should be open talk. Whether he is understanding the subject, whether he is understanding the basic concepts, and then he is liking it. That they must have a dialogue. There should be a dialogue. There should be a discussion, and that should be a fair discussion. Parents must give respect to what the views of the children, because ultimately they are going to do the course and not parents. Right. So parental role has to be only supportive, and they should have a good dialogue with the student. If student is going wrong, they should try and convince him in a communicative way, not forced way. So if that is the thing, then I'm sure that the decisions will go right.
Absolutely. Next, sir, as a career mentor, I would like to ask you, how do you handle situations where parental expectations conflict with a student's interests?
Many a times when parents and students come to me, even some parents call me earlier saying, "Sir, we want you to tell him that he must go in science and try for IT engineering."
Right.
I say, okay, let them come. Then I just ignore the parents. I talk to the child. I try and find out what his likes are and what his dislikes are. If I find that his weak subject, disliked subject is either physics or chemistry or mathematics, then I convince parents that don't put him into that, because he not only he is going to go in a very bad shape, you will also become frustrated. And remember one thing, it's not the only field where you can do very good.
Yes.
There are fields, there are professional fields, maybe architecture, maybe lawyer, maybe CA, maybe CS. Even in science also there are professional fields. So other than doctor or engineer, there are n number of other fields where one can do well. Designing is another field. If he has a creativity skills, but he don't have much interest in maths or physics, he can do good in designing. Because designing also, it's product designing, interior designing, fashion designing, communication designing, where he can do wonderful if his creativity is good.
Yeah.
So those aspects also should be kept in mind.
Truly, sir. Absolutely. So, sir, what do you think are, what is the importance of futuristic career options, and what can be, could be some futuristic career options of today?
See, basically, one must understand that every field has got good future. So some people say this field is gone, that field is gone. Nothing like that. Only thing is the percentage. Some fields have lesser percentage options, some have more percentage option. One thing one must understand, that AI, artificial intelligence, is definitely going to affect some fields, but not all. In many fields, it can become a helping hand. So one must understand what they are, and all skill oriented courses. Say hotel management is a skill, culinary arts is a skill, law is a skill, nursing is a skill, physiotherapy, speech therapy, audiology, veterinary, even doctors, whether it is Ayurvedic, homeopathy, MBBS, they are skills.
Yeah.
So AI cannot eat them out. So one must understand that the skill education, any type of skill education, has no depth. Whatever AI wants to do, even the simple level skill of education. Say, for example, what I would say, the fan is not working. AI will not repair it. You need a person to do it. Refrigerator has gone out of order. AC is leaking. Who will do it? AI cannot do it. You need a person to assist somebody in the hospital. You need nurses.
Yeah.
You need doctors. You need lawyers. You need cooking persons. And you need pilots. You need a lot of things. And AI can only help them in doing their job, but it cannot eat away their jobs. So one must understand that future, everything has a future if you really like it and if you work hard in that.
Truly. Sir, coming to what you just said, that how skills are important in career, in a student's career. So, even today, sometimes parents or even children, for that matter, have this maybe preconceived notions that percentage is everything, and percentage comes before having skills. So, what is the importance of developing skills rather than just thinking about getting a percentage?
I will give one example on this.
Yeah.
Normally, what happens? Students who have very good creativity, good drawings, sketchings, they are given a lot of encouragement till 8th or ninth. As soon as 10th starts, parents say, stop that all nonsense. Drawing being is of no use. Out. Study, study, and study. They don't understand that alone that sketching skill, alone his creativity skills are going to give him admission into IITs. In spite of he going in arts or commerce after 10th.
Truly.
Because after 12th, many IITs, including Bombay IIT, Delhi IIT, then Guwahati IIT, 5 IITs have started a designing school, and entry to it is available to arts, commerce, science, all students, only if they have creativity and they have logical thinking and they have sketching skills. Now all these skills will get developed during their school education, where marks may not be important.
Yeah.
But the skill development is very important, which can take them straight to IITs. So parents must understand all these things instead of forcing only towards marks. Just check what type of interest they have and try and develop those interests. That is going to help in future.
Right, absolutely. So, talking about AI, artificial intelligence, how important do you think AI is in basically how can it help in a student's career?
See, basically, many fields AI is going to be helpful. Say designing, say architecture, even computer engineering. Now AI is going to do a lot of things. So there also data science, then even arts. That is fine arts. AI can become a helpful tool. To be frank, most of the fields AI will become a helping tool, and some fields AI will eat away jobs. So students must understand the difference between that AI taking over everything or AI is becoming helping hand. Students must enter into the fields where AI becomes a helping hand rather than AI eating away jobs. I will give you one example.
Yeah.
Till today, only computer engineering, only with programming and coding skills, students have done extremely well. They got good packages and they have done that for lifetime. Now, AI is taking over that completely, coding and programming, because AI can do it in minutes, where the individual may take hours or days also for that.
Right.
So now the companies are saying we don't require any programmers and coders, we will get it done from AI. So one must understand that where AI will replace a person and where AI can remain his helping hand. That is the crux of everything.
Truly. Sir, can you share an example of guidance which you have done, which has made a huge difference in a student's career and his or her life?
See, I have been doing it for last 25 years.
Right.
So, but I just remember one or two examples. I can
Correct.
tell you that
Surely, surely.
there is a beautiful profession available after 12th in health sciences that is called as speech therapy and audiology. A very unique branch and not known to many people.
Right.
When I give my lectures, I tell about this branch also. In one of my lectures some 10-12 years ago, when I told about this, one student picked that up.
Okay.
He got admission into that course. He completed that course. He got a beautiful admission for masters abroad. He completed it there. He settled there.
Yes.
And some 2 years ago when he came to Pune, he met me
Okay.
and said, "Sir, that day during my 10th schooling, you told us about this branch which I took it seriously. I did this and now I am really enjoying it." So, I mean, I never thought this can happen.
Right.
There was one more example where a student got into Gokhale Institute of Economics.
Okay.
See, today also students are not knowing because that is the best institute in economics in India and which is available in Pune. But this Gokhale Institute, many people don't know. When I talked about him, I counseled him, it can be a better option for you. He tried it, he joined Gokhale Institute and he now passed out. He is now doing MSc in Gokhale and he is very happy. He said, "I never knew about this." So, definitely I feel very happy when such things come up. Only my somewhat bit sorrowness is very few students and parents come back saying that this is what has happened to us. Many people forget about it, that somebody has helped them or told them or advised them. They just go ahead and do the things. But still, whosoever comes back and tells me, I feel really happy for that.
Right. So next, sir, all would like to know actually this, that how can students set realistic career goals for themselves?
Yes, that's what when I say that students must understand their SWOT. They should do SWOT analysis, their strengths and their weaknesses.
Yeah.
So what I have put for earlier in very simple terms, their likes and dislikes. Likes are their strengths, dislikes are their weaknesses.
True.
So they should capture on their strengths, they should capture on their likes, they should leave away the weaknesses or leave away the unlikes. Then go ahead finding the opportunities, and while finding the opportunities, the T, that is threats, they must also understand. If they do this in a holistic way, and there I am always recommending that they should take help of independent career counselor. I am again repeating independent, because many institutes have their own counselors, but they counsel the student to take admission into that particular institute. Independent counselor has nothing to do with any institute, so he will give a unbiased suggestion, or unbiasedly he will help, and that is what students and parents should try to do.
Okay. So, and lastly, sir, I would like to ask you that according to you, what can be a definition, or maybe not a definition, so to say, but a meaning of the term career clarity, and what piece of advice would you like to give to all our 10th and 12th students?
See, career doesn't mean money. Career doesn't mean a good job. Career doesn't mean going or settling down somewhere. Career means giving importance and developing your strengths so that you will get a complete satisfaction. Money will not give you satisfaction. The work you do, if you start enjoying it, that is going to give you satisfaction. Money will definitely follow. So my suggestion to students and parents, that they first have to choose a career or a branch or a field where they feel they are comfortable, their likes are matching with that. So there are good chances that they will be entering into a career option or into a particular job or maybe a business or whatever they want to do, where they will find a lot of enjoyment, fun in doing that. It shouldn't become a punishment, it should become an enjoyable thing. Then only one can sustain for years together in that particular field.
Yes, absolutely, sir. And we wish that every 10th and 12th student, and especially their parents, understand what exactly their pupil wants to become or what his or her career path can be. So we really appreciate you taking out time for us, and thank you very much. Your guidance will be very, very valuable to all our viewers over here. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.